ImprovGaming simulcast with blogtalkradio.com/fillingthevoidrn. As usual, I am your host, the biggest Zelda fan in the world. Don't believe me, I have a tattoo of the Triforce on my right arm.
And the Master Sword
in his pants.
And the Majora's Mask t-shirt. Jeremy Bird, biggest Zelda fan in the world, coming at you once again. I'm joined by the two coolest guys in gaming across the table from me. He only has the best ponytail in the business.
It's fabulous.
Mr. Nicholas De Jesus.
How's it going tonight, everybody?
And the hat's right there, but usually he wears it. The host with the most, Mr. Pete Anderson.
What's going on, guys? I like the hat right there.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty dope.
On here,
it's the dopest.
The dopest.
It's the dopest.
Oh, Christ.
The dopest.
Hold on, let me just fix it because this little wrinkle in the back is kind of like irritating me. I don't know if you guys know, but in a past life, I was kind of a hat connoisseur, so I
He
like
did
to
post the
treat
other
them-
day, bringing
I
back
do
the...
like to treat them with a bit of dignity, which is more than I treat my cohorts here.
Yep. I remember your one post was like, I'm bringing back the fucking flat brims.
Yep.
Not snapbacks, the flex fits. That's what it was.
Hey, congrats to Portugal. Won the Euro Cup today.
Oh, did they?
Yes, they did.
I
1-0
don't care.
in overtime.
Neither do I.
I know, but for the soccer fans out there, very exciting. Very
Football.
good game. Or, yes, football for the England folks.
I was going to say hockey, but I'm like, he's talking about football.
No.
But it was
Soccer
fun.
fans call it football.
So
American football.
It was
is what we
funny
call it.
because just a little tid for the soccer people. I know you're not, but Portugal's star player,
Football.
Ronaldo. You want me to just keep saying football? Football star player Cristiano Ronaldo got injured 25 minutes in the game, and he was basically the big, deciding factor of how the game's going to go. He tried, he kept coming in, kept coming off, couldn't do it, had to get stretchered out, and it basically went into overtime where Edgar, who got replaced, substituted for Sanchez, who was fantastic in the semifinals against Wales and in the quarterfinals. He ended up getting substituted out for Edgar, and Edgar scored the winning goal. Portugal wins. First time ever in Portugal that they bring home
Portugal
the cup.
history.
Good thing.
So very exciting for them.
Congratulations, the dopest. I know you're happy.
Yeah, because the dopest is Portuguese, isn't
Yep.
he?
Yep.
So
He had to work, which
congratulations, the
sucks.
dopest.
He had to work.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
He missed
like
the end of
even
it.
me not being a sports fan, if Puerto Rico was in the fucking World Cup, not that they would ever be, I'd be like, fucking, I missed that. Holy shit.
They would never be.
But yeah, they're not a country, asshole. They're a commonwealth.
Yeah, but still. Even if they were a country, they would just be like,
Make it a nation.
good for you guys.
Yeah, sure.
Good for you.
Sure.
They're not like Germany, who lost in the semifinals against France. But I got my retribution.
All right, but to start it off for the week of July 10th to the 16th. And
What's coming out?
Don't forget, guys, Thursday through Sunday, we'll be live at EVO 2016. Me and Pete will be there in Las Vegas, Nevada.
With the best camera girl in the business and a couple of special
And
guests.
Mr. Calypso himself, Mr. Robbie Rage, and the Lady Season.
Oh, yes,
Lady
of
season,
course.
yes. Well, that is going to actually replace our normally brought to you broadcasts shows. So we won't have a Friday show. We will have a live Sunday show.
Yep. To a console near you. 7
will
p.m.
be still live.
7 p.m.
Eastern
Eastern.
Standard Time, even though they're filming in Central Time, I believe.
No, Pacific time,
Is it
which
Pacific
is 4
time?
p.m.
I'm sorry. I
If
don't
anyone
know.
out there
I don't
at
know
Vegas,
time.
if any of our Vegas fans are out there, 4 p.m. time, we'll be there.
And Monday's episode will forego that because they will be bringing you highlights.
Highlights, shenanigans, all the backstage stuff, a lot of things. So
Remember also, if you're watching on blogtalkradio.com, you can call us at 425-292-4444.
He meant to say listening on blogtalkradio.com.
yep.
They could be watching.
They're
On
watching
youtube.com/ImprovGaming.
Yeah, you can watch on Blog Talk.
They're listening on Blog
They
Talk.
can listen and watch.
Watch what?
The screen.
The screen? That's the computer screen?
This
Yes.
isn't. This
They're not
isn't.
watching us.
This isn't Pokemon Go where you're fucking throwing Pokeballs and driving.
Let me
Shouldn't do
check
that.
out my Pokemon Go. Spoilers, topic of the show is all about Pokemon Go.
All
Oh,
about
lordy.
Pokemon Go.
All right, but to start off, we have 7th Dragon 3 code VFD coming out for the 3DS on July 12th.
Woo!
Basically, it's a Japanese role-playing game. It's like all the other 7th Dragon games. Basically, the story is it's a cycle between humans and mysterious creatures called dragons span a 2,000-year war, and basically looking for the rise of the 7th Dragon. You fight dragons, you team up with them. That's the game in and of itself. It's a 3DS game.
Yeah, 3DS, we don't like that.
No.
Vita.
Vita.
There's no Vitas. Fuck you both. Fuck you both.
Where's your Vita, bro?
Where's yours?
I know. I'm like disappointed I didn't bring my Vita out.
I was gonna grab it, and then these shorts are not very sturdy, so I felt the more weight I added.
Why do you think I got two pairs of shorts for fucking Vegas?
The case? Don't you have a case for your Vita?
Yeah, but I had to carry the laptop. It was just a lot of work.
Oh, poor baby.
My Pokemon GO is not updated.
You could always just throw it in one of these lovely bags. Let's just keep it right there in front of his face. There we go. There's fucking...
Sounds good.
God damn it, I had coming out and it came up.
Alright, we also have... we have Anarcute, which comes out for Xbox One and PC, bro.
PC, bro. Woo woo. Anarcute?
Anarcute.
Please explain.
I thought it was.
That's a weird name.
First, I thought it was Anchor Cute or something. I read it wrong. No, it's basically you're fighting. Okay, literally, it looks like you're fighting fucking police riots. People fighting police riots, but with like Animal Crossing figures. Ah, shit, my fucking thing fell asleep. Okay, basically, you take control of a riot gear. Each one cuter than the last. You're battling evil forces of the great capitals. And anything is fair game to stop them. You can throw anything at them. Mailboxes, fucking shoes. You can actually take down buildings to like shut down the fucking capital and stuff. It's basically Riot, but trying to make it a little more cute.
Oh, okay. Alright. That's interesting.
If it goes to PlayStation 4 and it goes for a free game, then I'll check it out.
What is it? XB1 and PC?
PC, bro. Woo,
All right.
woo.
Woo woo.
Woo! This game, I'm actually excited for. Ghostbusters 2016, coming out for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, bro.
Now, this is not based off of the movie, right?
Yes, it is.
It is based off of the movie.
It takes place after the movie.
Okay.
The complaint I have is it comes out 3 days before the movie hits theaters, so if you buy the game, you're going to know what happens at the end of the movie.
Not necessarily, because they could just pick up where they left off. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be anything behind. You get what I'm saying? They don't have to have
Yeah.
continuity. And any inside jokes could be just that, inside jokes that don't really reveal anything. So it could be interesting in the way that they pull it off. I'm just a little afraid because of the lashback that the movie's getting. Maybe the game's going to get the same kind of lashback.
I'll explain in a minute. Here's the thing. So basically, it's an action-adventure game developed by Fireforge, published by Activision. The thing it does top out the 2008 Ghostbuster game is you actually have 4-player co-op.
Okay.
Because in 2008, it was a 1-player game. So you couldn't literally... They're like, oh, I want to be a Ghostbuster. So then you have to switch the controllers to give it to other people.
So this one is a 4-player?
Yes, which I give it props for.
Couch co-op or online?
Just this said co-op.
It just says co-op? Alright, so I'm guessing that that's going to be multiplayer online.
Which I can take, but...
I'm hoping. If it says 4-player online. It says 4-player multiplayer. So I'm willing to bet maybe it is co-op, couch co-op, because usually you don't get 4-player multiplayer unless it's couch co-op. They don't usually do that just for multiplayer online.
And then we can actually, all three of us can play and get the best camera go, and then we can say, Bustin' makes me feel good. Alright, I'll stop now.
Good.
I'll stop now.
Good.
So, quick thing about Ghostbusters, it premiered last night in Hollywood.
Okay.
The consensus is it doesn't ruin your childhood memories of the original movies. They say it's very well done, it's quirky, there's a lot of stupid jokes in there, but they gave it a 4 out of 5. I'm still going to see it because...
I'm still on the fence. I want to see the movie just because, it's Ghostbusters, of course. And I want to see how they envisioned or how they executed their vision to change the dynamic of the team. So I want to see how that really plays out. But I don't know. I'm still a little on the fence about it. I mean, I'm gonna see it. They're still gonna get my money.
I'm locked into taking my niece and nephew to go see it. So
they're still gonna get my money. It's Ghostbusters, of course.
Okay, it's Ghostbusters.
Regardless of what the lashback is about them being an all-female cast and being
I just don't like most
trivial jokes and stuff like that. I don't care. I just want to see how they actually execute it. I want to see the final product. I don't want to judge a piece of art before it goes to the viewing.
I shunned it when I first saw the teaser trailer. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then the main trailer came out, and I'm like, now you have my interest. So. But anyway, next we have Killstring coming out for PlayStation 4 on July 12th. It's a top-down, competitive twin-stick action shooter with monumental movements where 3 teams are pitted against each other for domination.
Okay. So it's like the Two Brothers, right? Twin-stick movement. Mm-hmm. Sounds interesting. Sounds like it's going to be a good game.
Nice.
Shooter that's competitive, right? Oh.
Check it out.
We need some more competition.
We do. Next we have Militant coming out for PlayStation 4 and PC, bro.
PC, bro.
Whoop, whoop. Pay attention.
I am paying attention.
Well, you're not whoop whooping.
Whoop whooping.
It's a side-scrolling platform shooter from Balab Studios, and basically it was inspired by the childhood drawings of one of the developers. Basically, you're doing it's basically a world of insects going to war. That's basically all it is. Not like ants like the movie was years ago, but it's like basically you have an ant army, you team up with other bugs, and you battle against other ones. Sounds cool. I could check it out. As long as it's not like Deadliest Creatures for Wii, because that game scared the shit out of me. Because I hate fucking spiders. Next, which I'm hoping you're gonna like this one, Nick. This is Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme versus Force coming out for Vita.
I just got a little
July
wet.
12th.
I just got a little wet. July 12th, really?
It's
so it's a
Before you said you got a little white.
It's I'm gonna ignore that. So let me explain what this is, all right? Because I have no idea. But it's a versus game, right? Like a fighter, and it's on the PlayStation Vita, and I guarantee you it's ad hoc or multiplayer online, and you get to play as all the Gundam suits that have been in the series.
Very well. It starts from the year you see 0079 all the way up to like with the newest century, which is Unicorn. I lost my timeline in that, but it's based on the Extreme Versus series, which is another popular fighting series out there. But it's done by Bandai Namco, which is good because they don't fuck around.
They don't put garbage out.
Yep. So it's gonna be basically it's a squad-based fighting game, and I'm definitely, if I had a Vita, I'd get it. So I said, I'm like, oh, because I'm a huge fucking Gundam fan. So that looks fucking amazing. Next we have Moon Hunters coming out for PlayStation 4, July 12th. Basically, you journey alone or with friends in an action-adventure game, basically camping in the wild where you grow your characteristics to their full potential.
That actually reminds me of the title that I'm going to bring up right now. It's completely unrelated. Sun and Moon, very interesting game for the PlayStation Vita. I don't know if you've played it. It was available for the week sale, and I picked it up.
This coming up week?
No, it was last week. For the mid-summer sale or mid-year week one. Sun and Moon, very good game. Very interesting game, I should say. I still haven't quite made up my mind, but I do like the dynamics of the game, and it's very interesting.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Next,
well, you don't have a Vita, so.
I know, yeah. Because I got a 3DS. Anyway, next we have Polybridge coming out for PC, bro.
PC, bro.
Woo woo!
What is it called again? I didn't quite.
Polybridge.
Polybridge. Okay.
It is a bridge simulator game. You build it, and you have all the bells and whistles of building a bridge to your liking. Next, we have Song of the Deep coming out for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, bro. I'm very interested in this game. It's a Metroidvania-style action-adventure game following a young girl's quest in the ocean, basically to find out why her father disappeared. That whole adage. You're discovering skills with suspense. It has an unforgettable narrative according to what was written, and it challenges you to basically explore the sea in its all glory. But it's developed by Insomniac Games.
It's developed by Insomniac. It's published by GameStop. It's part of GameStop's, what is it? Game Trust?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I want to play this game.
I would have loved it if they called it Game Go instead. That would have been fucking awesome if it was just Game Go. But it seems like from what I've seen of it, it looks like a very good game. It's definitely not a AAA title.
Yeah.
But it does seem like a very good, well-built game. Insomniac obviously doesn't make shitty games. They know what they're doing, and they do a very good job at their titles. So obviously that's why GameStop partnered up with them. I hope that the narrative is good enough for GameStop to be taken seriously as a publisher, though.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will. Because I don't want GameStop to go away. That's, I like GameStop. So I want them to have another revenue stream so that they can keep their doors open.
Nice. Next we have Super Mutant Alien Assault coming out for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, bro. Whoop whoop. Comes out July 12th. It's basically a brutal arcade action game where three fleets of spaceships are battling out for a doomed planet. That's all it really is.
Okay.
Basically, what I forgot to mention was you're not playing as spaceships, you're playing as droids on a spaceship trying to save the world.
Very cool.
Interesting concept. Check it out. Next we have Tumblestone coming out for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Wii U, yes, and PC, bro. Woo woo.
Woo woo. Woo.
It's a casual puzzle game, and it has competitive multiplayer that basically they said it reinvents how you play puzzle games to really stretch your brain and like really get involved in the puzzle solving experience. Translation, it's fucking Tetris on a new level.
Nice.
There it is. I'll take it. We have Type Rider coming out for PlayStation 4 and Vita on July 12th.
Typewriter, like I'm writing the type.
You're writing the type through different periods in history, exploring the different fonts of what the fuck's the word? The typography, and like through all different writers and famous people and stuff.
Okay, all right. So I'm guessing like you're gonna probably like visit the Gutenberg press. You're gonna see stuff like that. So it's an interesting concept.
But you're actually on like the letters and stuff.
Yeah. That seems interesting. Seeing the typography as it evolves and seeing like letter form develop into what we've come to know today. Seeing how the classic ones started and stuff like that. That seems interesting. I might be interested in that just because I'm into graphic design. So
Same here, yeah.
Being that that's a big part of that, like that's just a quirky little game that I could get interested.
I'll check it out. The screenshots don't do it justice.
No,
there's no footage on how the game looks past just a screenshot of this letters, these letters, these letters. I'm like, all right, show me a little footage, and then I'll check it out because it looks
right.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna come out with an interesting premise like this, you really need to show us and showcase what it is that this game does that other games don't. Like it's a very interesting premise. The same way Limbo was way back when, but everybody kind of got a feel for what Limbo was because you could see it. You saw like, oh, it's only like 2 or 3 colors, and it's poppy, and it's
simple button mechanics.
It's simple button mechanics. So they're gonna need to work on that. You know, get us some gameplay.
Nice. Yeah, next we have Video Ball coming out for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, bro.
PC, bro.
Woo woo woo. It's basically a sports game where you use the analog stick or the directional buttons to move. It looks like Pong, but they took like any sport you can imagine and just like move the ball around. That's all it really is. It looks very flat. Pass. We have Infinium Strike. Infinium Strike. Excuse me, coming out for PC, bro.
Woo, woo. PC, bro. Woo woo.
July 12th. Woo.
It's woo woo, bro. It's not just one woo. It's not just one.
That's
woo.
not PC. It's a Starship Tower. Woo woo.
I'm gonna smack the living shit out of you.
I'm not gonna do it. It's a Starship Tower defense game where basically you ward off officers from a battle carrier. That's all it really is. That's it. And the last 2 games we have are Monster Hunter Generations coming out for the 3DS. It's been put on every other console. It's finally coming to the 3DS. It's basically your basic Japanese role-playing game. You find monsters, you team up with them, and you basically like train them, and then so on and so forth. Yada yada. I heard the same story over again. 3DS. Buy it.
Buy it now.
Last but not least, we have Obliteracers coming out for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, July 15th. It's a party racer game up to 16 players. You basically race through different levels with cute alien characters on exotic planets using different weapons and power-ups, and to basically knock, destroy, beat everybody up, and win the race. It's basically you're racing and you're fighting each other, kind of like
F-Zero-ish.
Road Rash.
Road Rash.
That's like
a little bit better, Burnout-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe because you got to slam into other cars. Seems like an interesting premise.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, why not?
Yep. And now that that's all done, we go on to the news.
What is going on, guys? I am the news.
You are the news, or you have the news?
Mr. News.
Which do you think it is?
Before we do that, please tell them the phone number.
Of course. Remember, you could always call in or chat with us on YouTube, or if you want to call in and talk to us on blogtalkradio.com/filling-the-void-rn. The number is 425-292-4444.
I'm actually glad this time you actually spoke into the mic versus into the computer. Which
wow. For once during this episode, you spoke into the mic.
And I would just like to have Nick shout out to the gentleman or lady who just recently subscribed to us.
Over on YouTube, we got a new subscriber from Shen141. Thank you for joining us, Shen141. Welcome to the Improv family, and we hope that you like what you see.
If not, you've come to the wrong
place. Yeah, and if not, you've come to the wrong place.
You've come to the wrong place. What else? Yeah, let's talk about some news, shall we, guys?
Let's talk about some news. What is happening today?
In the game world.
Well.
Or yesterday. Or this week.
This week. So this week in gaming. As you guys know, we teased it, probably not officially, or was it last week? Last Sundays when we talked about Red Dead? I think it was.
Was it? We talked
Something
about
like
Red
that.
Dead.
Red Dead came out for backwards compatibility on the 360 on Friday, and let me tell you something. The Game of the Year edition of the 360 has skyrocketed since the announcements of Rockstar's acclaimed open world game, which will now be playable via the Xbox One. The Amazon has tracked its sales, note the increase. It went up 3,329%. So it was previously the most popular game for Amazon. It was 1,093. Out of all the games that came out, that was the number.
Yes.
With this biggest announcement, it is now the 17th most popular video game on the site.
Nice.
Red Dead Redemption?
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Isn't that cool?
That's very cool. That's
what I like
cool.
is the price doesn't reflect the skyrocketing of the game. It's still same price.
Yeah, what's the price on it?
For Xbox 360 or
$750 it should be right now for the Xbox 7.
So everybody with
it went up double the price. It's $15.98.
Oh, it is now.
It's $15.98. So there is a little reflection.
But you can get a used copy for $8.99. So
okay.
That's not bad. Normally when stuff like that happens, the price goes up to like $300-$400.
So what's Rockstar doing? Are they going to start like printing out some new discs or?
This is what I think is going to happen with this. It's for backwards compatibility. You can get it on the Xbox Marketplace for $750 right now if it's still standing there, and the DLC is free. So Undead Nightmare, which was very popular, you can get for free. What I think this is you're going to see a new Red Dead getting announced within the next couple of weeks. I think Rockstar did this, saying here's a little glimpse of what we got. It's backwards compatible now. People start talking about Red Dead again, how great it is, and then in a couple of weeks, in typical Rockstar fashion, just here's a trailer. This game's coming out this year.
Okay.
The new Red Dead game.
Okay.
Is it supposed
Yeah,
to
because
be
Rockstar doesn't wait until the events.
No,
Rockstar will do it whenever they want to do it.
That's like with GTA. It's like, we have a big announcement.
Yeah, that's how they are.
So I could see in the next couple of weeks, of course, Rockstar going, we have a big announcement coming. Everybody will know it's Red Dead. So many leaks have been with the map and everything like that.
Is
I
it
would
supposed to be a
surprised.
prequel or is it supposed to be a sequel?
From what I understand,
I think it's supposed to be a prequel.
it's a prequel from what I'm talking about, because everybody loves, of course, John Marston. Great character.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see how they do it and what they do with it. And I would not be surprised, like I said, if they pull a Bethesda and say this game is coming out at the end of the year.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Which I think would put everybody on its. I could see them being like, you know what, we're going to go against Call of Duty, because Rockstar has those balls.
Yeah, they do.
So Rocket League is officially 1 year old. And the developers have announced that this game has attracted more than 18 million players total.
Wow. Well, that's total across both platforms that they're on, right? Or all three platforms, because I think they're also on PC, right?
Yeah.
So that's approximately a third of every market.
Well,
or
I have more interesting news for you.
3% of every market.
Can I tell you more interesting news about it?
Yes, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
It has been said that 545 million matches have been played.
Wow.
Nice.
6.2 million copies of the game have been sold, with 5.5 million DLC packs to go along with it. No surprise here, PS4 remains the game's top platform, perhaps in part to it launching in 2015 as a free game for PlayStation Plus.
How many players on the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation on the Sony side?
What do you mean? How many?
How many people are on Rock? Does it say?
There's not said.
No? Okay.
With Xbox One and PC both tied, an average of 1.1 million players still play it every day.
Wow. That's not bad, and that's not bad at all.
I still remember last year before we went to Evo, which we never put the video up, but we did a fighting stream, and then basically we said end with Rocket League, of all things, which was
just a blast.
Oh my god, phenomenal game. After kicking each other's asses for a good hour, we were just like, let's just play soccer with cars.
Yeah.
I think.
Now you can play basketball with cars too.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Uh-huh.
Did you try that?
No,
yet?
I haven't tried it.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, is it something that I have to look
Rocket
into?
League does.
Rocket League does basketball now.
Mm-hmm.
You bounce the ball? Or
You have to bounce it and hit into the rim.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know about that.
Maybe I'll feel
because people have gotten so good at doing the aerials that they were like, we gotta put a hoop in here.
Yeah.
Nice.
It definitely is something we could play. Maybe a Let's Play if you guys are lucky. Remember, the Street Fighter Let's Play is up right now. Act 1 of the story. I played about 18 minutes of it. I don't want to spoil too much for you guys. But I am hoping for a big Street Fighter 5 announcement at EVO.
Did you get the new characters yet?
No, I have not.
They're good.
Which one are the new characters?
So they temporarily, for free, hold on, brain. Free for play, they released Alex, then they released Guile, then they made it so you have to buy them when they added the 2 new characters. So now, in addition to the regular roster, you have Alex, Guile, Ibuki, and Balrog.
Oh, okay. That's
So,
not a bad lineup.
And you also get
Jury is coming as well.
Yep.
Yeah, how does Balrog handle?
I like him.
I'm not a Balrog player, but he's good. He's
Is he handling a little bit better than he used to? Because a lot of times they had a lot of trouble trying to get that boxing element into
No, he's say he's like he's shucking and driving. He'll have a lot of quick movements and he'll move around, but he's really winding up for a big punch. He slows down like you're really winding up, and then he like throws the front. So it actually seems like you're actually controlling a boxer versus just a random video game character.
Okay, all right.
I just don't like that. I like how his old costume where it's like the tank top and the shorts. This he has the
Rocky hoodie.
The Rocky hoodie, the sleeveless Rocky hoodie, but he's just like. And when you click on him, he's like, "I'm gonna mess you up." I'm like, "All right, let's do this."
What's cool about it also is that
and Buki's good, by the way.
Yeah, you get to play as every single character in the story mode.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I don't think one person you don't play as in the story mode. I'm still trying to think of it. Of course, let me know in the comments. But I believe every single player, Bison, Ryu, all the way from.
I gotta check out the story mode.
It's not bad. 2 to 3 hours. I finished it yesterday.
It's
good.
Isn't it free for download right now?
It's free for download.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
I think we've discussed this, about 18 gigs.
Okay.
But it's worth it. You know, it's nice to enjoy. They go by acts. It's an enjoyable story.
And I think you also get 3 new levels in the game. You get the Air Force Base, which is Guile. You get the High Roller level, which is Vegas, which is Balrog's. And then you do get 3. And then you get Ibuki's Ninja Beach, where she's from.
All right.
But of course, you also have to pay for
And
it.
now
They're like 4,000 fight money.
Yeah, it's all fight money, right? Like
you
can't
do the season pass.
You could pay like regular price, like with your credit card,
which I did.
You could use the fight money to get.
Yeah,
it.
I don't play it,
which is nice. That's a nice thing that they did. You know, you could actually earn it in-game credits to get.
That's one thing I might do. I might buy 2 characters and then purchase separately the 2 characters.
Yeah.
But.
No, so I was gonna say because I didn't have enough fight money because I bought like a couple of costumes and stuff. So basically, I just ate the bill and just bought them.
Yeah,
yeah.
But your option is there.
Yeah.
You know, like this is a kid-friendly game, so like parents don't necessarily say, yeah, here's my credit card, go and go crazy. But you know, you have an option to go. You know what? I'm not gonna buy it with cash, but I'll buy it with the fight points that I've earned through playing the game. Yeah. And I think you earn fight points off of the multiplayer online also, right? So like it's unlimited. It's just you can do whatever you want.
And Nick, if I make it through one fight with Korean, you'll be very impressed.
Yeah.
I'm playing as Korean Kazama.
Yeah.
Kick your ass in a cocktail dress.
Yeah, come on. Come on, bro. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I mean, you think you got game? Let's go.
Yo, after
I don't
this
have
recording, we should do some fun Street Fighter. Number 3, Resident Evil 4, which has been renowned as one of the best in the series. Will launch on PlayStation. It will launch on PlayStation 4, Xbox One on. Any guesses?
October 31st.
Close with the 30, August 30th. So not too far away.
You thought it was definitely going to be October.
I was thinking it would make the most sense, but I'm very excited. It's actually much sooner.
That's nice.
Capcom made the announcement today on its blog. It will, of course, re-release includes all the bonus content from the original game, including the new game plus option along with the mercenary modes, and also featured added later versions to the game.
Okay.
So a whole big package coming to you. Number 4. I'm very excited for this one. Gears of War 4 is going to be released in October, and oh god, you're already. But don't think they'll be away from San Diego Comic-Con. They have a panel this month, and it is promised behind-the-scenes look at Gears of War 4 with special announcements and surprises.
Okay.
The Gears of War 4 creator characters and cast panel will take place on Thursday, July 21st at 2 p.m. Pacific time in room 6BCF. So if you're in the San Diego Comic-Con, make sure you check that out. Its last hour will have featured director Rob Ferguson and Gamescast and guest panel like Xbox Larry, Major Nelson, Herb will be moderating that panel. So it looks like there's going to be some cool announcements. Make sure you keep it checked here so you know all about those announcements because you know I'll be covering them.
Nice.
Number 5. The 2002 original Splinter Cell game has gone completely free next week on Ubisoft's Uplay PC store. Nice. The company has announced, according to VideoGamer.com, the game will be able to download starting for free Wednesday, July 13th. Now, what does this mean? This is a part of the Ubisoft's 30th anniversary festivities. The game currently you can get for free is Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, which I now have on this computer.
Oh, nice. How is it?
I haven't played it yet. Yes, I played it. It's my favorite trilogy of any game series. It's probably my favorite trilogy.
I got Revelations for the PSP or PS Vita.
Yeah, so did I. Did you play it yet?
I played a little bit of it.
Is it like Sands of Time or no? It's not.
I didn't really get far into Sands of Time, but I'm on the fence still. I gotta play it a little longer.
So more free games will be available every month this year, as they're giving. Basically, until December, you're going to get a free game. So you have Sands of Time. If you get this within the next 3 days, it's still free. Then you have the original Splinter Cell, all for PC. So you know what, guys? I am going to be playing these on PCs, and I'm going to tell you how I feel about it.
Are you going to get a controller, or are you going to play it on the keyboard?
I'm going to try the keyboard first.
You're going to try the keyboard?
Good luck.
Do you have an original Xbox?
No.
You don't? Oh. You can plug that into your... And then,
Well, can I use the Xbox One, do you think? Controller?
Maybe. I don't know.
I have a USB. We'll see.
I don't know if Xbox One lets you like sync the YouTube. Oh, it should. You have a Windows 10 computer, so you should be able to. Your Xbox One controller should be able to communicate with your laptop. I believe. I'm pretty sure they
I'm looking it up.
Number 6. No Man's Sky has gone gold.
What is that? 1 million copies?
No, gold is it's about to come out. It's ready. Everything is finished. All the tweaks. It's gone through testing. So right now, it just has to wait until its release date, and then it's going to be given to the world. So it's good news for you. It's coming. There's no more delays.
We'll see.
Okay. Let me see. I got a lot of top of the show here. This is an interesting one that I think Jeremy will get mad at me for.
Okay.
Nintendo's president revealed that during company's recent shareholding meeting that their plans for the Wii U was to match the sales of its predecessor, the Wii.
Good luck.
The initial sales representative meeting, someone projected it would sell close to 100 million Wii U systems worldwide.
No.
As you guys know, that's not even fucking close.
Yep.
I think they are at 14 million.
Did that guy get fired?
Clearly, right? They said that since they thought the Wii U would sell so well, that they thought that the Wii U would fall suit. Wrong.
Wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
But what Nintendo has done, number 7, Nintendo has filed a patent for what appears to be a new handheld device. The patent, which was filled by the United States Patent and Trademark Office, was for a handheld information processing that has a single screen with some kind of touch interface. The unit also has built-in speakers that will emit sound from the ends of the device, as well as a vibration system that will provide a higher sense of immersion. Unquote.
Haptic feedback, so we already know what that is because we have it on all of our phones. I feel like this is the controller for the fucking NX. I don't feel like this is an actual handheld device.
You never know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. It sounds like the controller. It sounds like the design for the controller that everybody was talking about a couple of months ago.
But you never know. The 3DS has been around for a while, so they might try and switch it up.
Yeah, and that'd be nice to get some new actual handheld device. But again, like I feel like Nintendo is like, no, you got a handheld console hybrid that we're doing here, because you know how they are. They want to they kind of want to do the same thing but do it differently, and that's how they are. So we'll see how that works out.
We shall.
I have more news. If not surprising, a couple more things. How about this, Jeremy?
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a Kickstarter for an arcade stick for Super Smash Bros. Melee.
What, like an arcade
Hitbox
stick?
is making a Smash Box, an arcade stick soon to be put on a Kickstarter, and this will hopefully be manufactured for purchase in the near future. The video that you can find online shows basically the Smash Box and it's working during its gameplay. All this for you gentlemen here. I will show you the picture.
Nah, I don't use fight sticks, so.
So do you think that will actually give more fighting into the Melee universe? Do you think that it will attract more people?
What did I say at EVO last year? I retired from Melee play. I only play Smash Wii U. I understand it's one of the most popular fighting games in the world right now, but I'm sorry, guys. Let it die.
It's mimicking the.
Seriously, Let it die.
So it's mimicking the GameCube format, right? I don't know.
Here's the deal. Let me put it very simple.
There's way too many buttons on this, dude. How are you supposed to operate
exactly.
that with 2 hands?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it,
but just for me, it's like Melee's done.
There should be sticks on there. There should be actual sticks.
It's been done for almost 10 years, guys. Seriously, play Wii U. Shut the fuck up and deal with it.
No, but isn't Melee still like a big contender at Evo?
It is, but here's what happens. So every year they go through a big Melee tournament. The crowds get hyped. They get into it, and basically it ends up with them chanting one more year, and they bring it back.
Yeah. So what has to happen for everybody to kind of like shift over and start playing more up to date games? Like Nintendo needs to make a good Melee or a good Smash, or a Smash that's equivalent to Melee, and kind of.
I think Wii U is better than Melee.
Yeah, you do.
I like it better. I think it's very polished. Like, here's what happened. So Smash Bros. Came out, and it's a really good, solid game for a starter. Melee, everybody says, is the most polished game ever. I think it's really good. What?
No, nothing.
I think it's really good, but to me, it was like it's one of the best games, but it's not one of my favorites. Brawl, people say it's janky because it had the tripping mechanic and stuff like that. Each their own. Wii U came out, I love that game. I think it's hands down amazing.
All right, maybe a better console then. Maybe if they took the Wii U over to NX when it came out, then they could ride that wave and people would get more interested in that because they don't want to pick up the Wii U. Maybe that's what it is.
That was the main reason why I did buy the Wii U is because I wanted to play Smash Wii U.
Yeah, but maybe it was the opposite for people. Like, I don't want to play Smash on the Wii U. I don't want the Wii U bad enough. I don't want to play Smash bad enough to get the Wii U. Although I can't imagine that because all these evil competitors are diehard fans, so I can imagine that they would be like, I don't give a fuck. But for the average Joe, I think that would help in kind of like putting the Melee to bed and letting it be where it was in the past. You know, not to knock anybody that likes that likes that iteration of the franchise. I think to each his own. I think everybody should appreciate the games that they fell in love with, like I have, like we all have. I guess that's really all I have to say about it.
Last big news story before we get to the topic of the show is...
Only took us 40 minutes.
Yeah, it only took us 40 minutes to get to the topic of the show.
That just stands to reasons.
P.S. I love you.
When it was revealed Xbox Play Anywhere, we said that it was the new Microsoft Studios title that showed at E3 2016. Briefing will support Play Anywhere. We understand that in a recent blog post didn't specify that the only Microsoft Studio titles were confirmed to be dated as Xbox Play were shown off at E3 2016. Basically saying that
everything that you saw at 2016 is all that we have for Play Anywhere.
There
aren't any other titles besides that yet.
Remember how Microsoft said that every game it publishes now would be cross-buy and cross-play across Xbox One and PC?
Not true.
When did they say that?
Well, about that. And they said it at E3. A YouTube channel, The Red Dragon,
When did they
points
say
out
that?
that Microsoft's statement, which originally read, every new title published from Microsoft Studios will support the Xbox Play Anywhere, has now been altered to read, every new title published from Microsoft Studios that were shown on stage at E3 this year will support the Play Anywhere feature.
That's a big fucking change.
Yeah, that's huge.
Many have taken the original statement to mean that traditionally Xbox-only franchises, thank you, like Halo, would now come to the PC. And while this is still possible, it is no longer certain.
Okay.
Xbox Play Anywhere, I'm not done reading, you son of a bitch. No. Xbox Play Anywhere will not only mean a release for Xbox games on Windows 10, PC, woo, but support Play both for the price and regular single purchase. Was announced during Microsoft's E3 press conference this year. And almost every in-house game showed off was included with this program. That sets of the games beginning with Recore, which is released in September, followed by games like Sea of Thieves and Forza Horizon 3. We have a full list of Xbox. So basically, they're saying that everything we saw at E3 is
what's Play
Anywhere right now. So that worries for Halo Wars 2.
But Halo Wars 2 was at E3.
But it wasn't shown at the press conference.
Okay. Yeah, it was.
I thought it was.
Yeah. Not gameplay though.
No, they titled Halo Wars 2 as Play Anywhere.
Yep.
Like everything that Xbox showed or Microsoft showed at E3 was Play Anywhere. So Halo Wars was a play anywhere title, so that's definitely coming. I think they meant a Halo first-person shooter in the future. I think that's what they were hoping that the future of Halo would also be there. I don't know. It's their prerogative. Honestly, that's all their prerogative. If they decided, well, you know what, this play anywhere thing is a little bit more tricky than we had planned it to be. Maybe we should just say that all the E3 titles will definitely go. Or maybe people were just like, why the fuck are you doing this? And they just backed off of it. And they were like, you know what, maybe this isn't the right direction to go. Maybe people aren't as excited about Play Anywhere as we thought we were. Because they did really try to sell it. When we watched on E3, it was like, what are you talking about, Phil Spencer? People want to play on their console. And they want a handheld to play. And they want to play a particular game on their PC. But nobody is like, hey, I'm playing Halo. I really wish I could play this on my PC right now. I've never sat there and said, hey, you know, I've got this console set up in my living room, and I'm playing a game on it, and I would really love to be up in my room playing it on my PlayStation, on my PC. I've never been there. I'm like, I'm going to stand right here in my fucking living room and play the game that I'm fucking interested in. So I think he said that, and they really seemed like they were trying to sell this idea. And they realized, or maybe they realized, you know, gamers aren't necessarily like that. They were trying to merge two markets into one, right?
Which still isn't going to happen.
They're trying to unite two markets into one. They want the console gamers and the PC gamers to get along. You know, if we punch, do we not get points?
Yep.
If we KO, do we not remain victorious? Yep. Like, you know, they really wanted to unite all the gamers of the different classes, and they couldn't. So, you know, good job. We've tried to do it before with games that are released on both PC and consoles, and you know, it just doesn't work. So just why don't we keep ourselves separate, appreciate each other for the differences, and move on with our lives? We have our consoles, and if a PC gamer talks shit about us, we're like, yeah, that's cool, and we'll talk shit about PC gamers. You know, the master race.
I was just saying, master race, you are not.
You know, we'll talk shit about the PC gamers, and the PC gamers will talk shit about us, but there's a peace and balance there that you don't need to like interfere with. You know, the debate is still open and we can still have the conversation. There's no reason to try to unite the two and make us all like one group under Microsoft's rule.
No.
Jeremy?
And now...
Nick? Jeremy? Nick?
Topic of the show.
It's time for topic of the show. Before we get into the topic of the show, just know that Nintendo jumped 10% overnight, reaching their highest level in more than 2 months. Nintendo currently its market value is $23 million.
That doesn't sound like the topic of the show.
I'm getting there.
Doesn't sound like the topic of the show.
Despite Nintendo not having much to do with this new reality game where you can catch Pokemon out of the real world, Pokemon GO is from a Pokemon company. However, Nintendo does own a stake in each of that.
Yep.
So, the game, which launched a couple of days ago in Australia, New Zealand, and in the United States, is free. However, there's microtransactions allowing you to buy extra items. There's no word yet when it will be coming to other territories, but you can expect it soon. Pokemon GO has been popular so far if you're playing it and you want to see all those weird and wonderful screenshots. Weird and wonderful screenshots. Now, if you're on social media, you know. The first thing I saw was a guy about to have sex with his girl, and there was a Charmander on her ass. That is what I mean by saying these screenshots. I also am saying that the game is great. So let's jump right into it with our discussion of top of the show being Pokemon GO. First of all, I went out to lunch the other day and I was walking, and on my way coming back from a deli that I go to called Ted's, I was going, and it's like, oh, there's a Pokemon near you. So here I am on the side of the street, trying to flick and catch me a Nidoran.
Okay. Nidoran.
I successfully caught it. Then I got home, and I went to go to the bathroom, and there, sitting on my beautiful toilet, was, of course, a Rattata. Very fitting.
Rattata.
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 I'm going to just keep doing it until it gets better. However, though, now let's get into it a little bit. There have been a lot of server problems with this game.
Yes.
Half the time, people would try to go and get it. The server will not be available in their area. It is a very big game that just came out. So big that on iOS, it is the #1 free game now.
Everybody I have seen has been playing this.
Yes, absolutely.
Everybody. I was sitting out changing a tire, and there was like 7 groups of people going around snapping pictures or snapping pictures, but going around trying to catch all these Pokemon everywhere. I thought it was absolutely phenomenal and intriguing. The kind of like passion that these people have over this game, like.
But it's also people who grew up with Pokemon and stopped playing it. Now it's people. It's a whole. Yeah, it's a whole dynamic.
It's a gamut. It's a whole gamut of
My favorite picture is 2 guys arguing, and the bottom line, like it's just 2 guys arguing. And then the next picture is the guy throws a Pokeball. The guy hits him in the face, and it goes, "When people say you're too old to be playing Pokemon."
Remember also, if you want to be a part of this conversation, you can also chat with us at YouTube, or you can call us at blogtalkradio.com/fillingthevoid, or at 425-292-4444 if you want to get into this Pokemon crazy talk.
I'm just going to say my piece if I can.
Absolutely.
I made peace with Pokemon many years ago. I played Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Silver, Gold, Diamond, and Pearl, and then I laid it to rest. Like, just because from 1998 till 2006, 2007, I was all about Pokemon and Zelda. That's the 2 main things I did with. I got the Pokemon bug, the t-shirts, the toys, the fucking TV show, the DVDs, yada, playing cards, all this shit. I finally put it to rest, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, they're bringing out Pokemon Go. I can't do it. Just like I can't fucking play World of Warcraft because I have an obsessive personality to where I'll start playing, not obsessive, addictive personality, and I'll just keep playing it. I'll miss all of Evo. I'll fucking get fired from my job. And
but everybody's like it seems like everybody has this addictive, obsessive personality when it comes to this game. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. If not for gaming, at least mobile gaming, right? Because there's the whole not controversy, but the whole conversation about whether or not mobile gaming should be considered a game. Now, if this is something that makes people realize that you're playing a game, and they
more power to it.
More power to it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of mobile gamers are sitting there like, oh, I'm not a gamer. Well, now you are. Not only are you a gamer, but you're like the ultimate VR gamer. You're going out there with your phone and you're looking at basically through a HoloLens, looking at augmented reality in order to catch Pokemon, which is what we did on our Game Boys without walking outside, you know. Yep. But now you're like the ultimate gamer because this is exactly what we wanted as gamers. You have what we wanted as gamers, experiencing video games in the real world.
I said this earlier, which was my favorite quote is, Pokemon Go has managed to decrease child obesity in less time than Michelle Obama has while her husband has been the president.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing, that you see all these things saying like, this is the best workout app you can have, because it's people going on their bikes, going around town, it's people walking. I was at work and I went out and I told you guys a story. I was out with my 2 buddies. We all went on lunch and we walked around the city where I work and we're just catching Pokemon.
But yet you have the other side of the coin with all the fucking news and media that's coming down from it, because you had the major accident in Texas because some kid ran out in the middle of a street trying to catch a Pikachu and he caused like a fucking 8-car accident.
Yeah, they're gonna need to work on.
I'm not knocking it, but I'm saying
they're gonna need to work on where they're placing these Pokemon, because there's gonna be a lot of accidents if like kids have to dart across the street.
There was a thing that these kids were going to a police station and the cops came out and said, you don't have to come inside. You can get your Sandshrew right outside the police station. But it's amazing because, like, even I was working with the 2 buddies I went with to walk with to catch Pokemon, because we're Pokemon masters, believe it. And they all caught Squirtles at work. And they're like, oh, I caught it over in the produce section. I caught it over here. So I was like, all right. So finally I turn on mine and it shows, you know, a sparrow, and I was like, all right, whatever. Then I see a Squirtle, and I was like, oh, I'm all about this life. My boss walking in, he goes, what are you doing? I was like, I'm catching me a Squirtle. He looks at me dead in the face, he goes, I don't know if you know this, I have an Articuno right now in my office.
That's awesome. Did you go to his office to catch the Articuno?
It was gone.
Oh, man.
But
it's the most, what's the word I'm looking for? It's the most border eliminating game I have ever seen in my entire life, because you have strangers that are like, what team are you on? What team are you on? Let's fucking join up. Let's
Have
go
you been
search.
to that gym?
Have you been to that gym? What are you? Pokemon Go? Pokemon Go, bro. Like, it's the most unifying thing I have ever seen in my life, dude. I have never seen people like this excited to talk to other people that are doing these things. And I think it's absolutely awesome. Everything about this, and mind you, right? I'm the guy that's like, fuck you, mobile gamers, because you guys won't acknowledge that you're gamers. You'll just say, no, it's on a mobile device, so I don't play video games. But you know what? This is what mobile gaming should have been all about.
Yep.
This is the kind of experience that everybody should have been having on their mobile gaming devices, and I think that this is going to be around for a very long time.
Yep.
And I hope so, because I want to be a part of it.
I'm watching a funny video where it says priorities with Pokemon Go. This girl goes, come over to my house. He goes, I can't, I'm playing Pokemon Go. She goes, there's a Charizard in my backyard. Next thing this thing is running.
I've seen that.
But it's insane to see some of these pictures and just how it's engulfed. Even on Facebook, I saw a meme where it's like, people were talking about the Dallas shooting, People were talking about Obama. People were talking about Trump, Clinton. And then it's like...
FBI, Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. And it's just... It's even like this one I'm about to read from a Bane. It goes, you merely adopted Pokemon. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see a fairy type until I was already a man. It's insane how this game,
I messed up. It wasn't a picture. This is the video. It's from Dodgeball.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Throws the wrench at him. Sorry.
But it's insane how this game has just come out for a couple days, but has literally taken over everything. Where it's all on social media. It's all at work.
I don't have it. What the hell is CP?
The CP is
CP is the point system, right? That's how you buy your Pokeballs.
Oh, okay, because I keep seeing CP because my friend posted just conquered my first gym today, and CP for Rhyhorn is 177.
Or character points. I guess it's character points. It's also how you level up, right? Mm-hmm. If I'm right, so
you have to use rare candies to level up. Okay. Just know that this game has been downloaded 37,412 times within the last couple of days.
Wow, it's up there. It's fucking
The closest game to it, as it stands right now, is 5,528, and that's NBA Live Mobile. On the free for iOS.
Wow.
It's absolutely
I get one. Basically, it's like random field, nothing. Walmart. Holy shit!
Yep.
But it's even just turning it on, walking around, learning, using these items, it makes you feel like you're going to get a Pokemon. Yeah. It's just funny when you find one and then you're on the side street, people are eating dinner, you're like, I gotta catch this.
I'm interested to see where this goes, because as far as I understand it, right now there is no.
As it stands right now, guys, there is a Pidgey on the table that I'm about to catch.
As far as I understand it, right, there is no player-to-player dueling.
Not yet.
Yes, so I'm excited to see that happen, where you have player-to-player dueling using.
I caught it. We're good.
Well,
guys.
The problem is it's not like your typical Pokemon game where it's like certain areas have low levels. You can have my friend caught Eradicate at level 100 and something, and I'm like,
yeah, it's very random.
Yeah.
But I'm just excited to see how this thing is going to explode once player versus player dueling starts, because that is going to turn this into a phenomenal fucking revolution. The moment that you can use your phone as an actual Pokemon catching device and to battle other players and to become the very best, the best that there.
Here's what I left out. My friend.
I'm not gonna lie, I can update my Pidgey right now.
My friend Erica, she posted on Friday at 2:40. There's a Pikachu nearby, and I can't find the little bastard to save my life. Hashtag PokeRage. And then hold on, give me a sec. And then about 6 hours later, finally caught you, you sly son of a bitch. She got him finally about 6 hours later, but that's funny. It's unbelievable.
Alright, I'm definitely using this Pidgey to win.
You definitely need to catch Pokemon in fucking Vegas, motherfucker.
Oh my god, it's gonna be insane.
We'll go to a strip club and we'll just
say, better pop.
Do you want to evolve Pidgey? You know what? I'm gonna save this.
Pidgeotto. Get Pidgeotto.
First of all, I'm very excited.
It said, I saw the numbers.
It's 250.
Okay.
But it seems like there's 100 and 250. And if you want to catch Mewtwo, I know people have been asking, you can go to Times Square. That's where Mewtwo is.
Mewtwo's in Times Square?
That's where Mewtwo
awesome.
has been
And
found.
good night, everybody. Let's go.
And if you wait, because in the beginning of the game, you have the starters are Charmander, Squirtle, and the one nobody picks.
Hey, I chose Bulbasaur.
And if you wait long enough, there's actually a Pikachu that comes.
Oh, nice.
So if you want the Pikachu, he comes in. But everybody's going to play Charmander.
No, Bulbasaur.
Nobody plays Bulbasaur.
I play Bulbasaur.
You ever see that Facebook, the video where it's like, it goes through the 150 Pokemon and it starts with Bulbasaur? It's like, the one no one chooses. And then it goes to Bloomin' Onion. Like, it's insane.
Oh,
this game is taking over everything.
Yeah.
This game is insane. It's fun. It drains your battery. Takes away your data.
That's the
kind
problem.
of watch.
Okay, so be careful with your data.
If you're in a Wi-Fi area, though, I recommend, if you have any, because I look out for you, the people, there is an item, and I will tell you exactly the item, incense, which basically...
Incense.
Oh, there's an incest. I'm sorry.
Incense.
Just
Pete, that Pete doesn't know how to speak English.
Thank you.
I was good today.
You were, for the most part, until you said that word.
So it basically it draws wild Pokemon to you for 30 minutes. I caught about 7 of them when I was just chilling in my living room watching Portugal kick ass.
That's
so
funny.
it's cool because it doesn't kill your data and you get the points and everything.
Gotcha.
When you're level 5, you can finally go to a gym. I'm 4.5.
So do they actually like walk around and stuff? Like you can see the Pokemon walking around the place?
No, it will say that it's near you in your little radius. You click on it and then wherever they were, like one, there was one on my bed, there was one.
So
on
basically,
my
it's
TV.
as if they're traveling around. You're locating them, and then when you get to the spot that they currently are, you click on it, and boom, you found it.
Boom, and then it goes
you throw
into
your Pokeball
and try to catch them. Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, it sounds phenomenal. I never got into Pokemon that big. Like I played, I think it was Yellow, way back when, but I never got into it like adamantly. But this is just revolutionary to me. To me, it's just like this is the video game to bring us all together finally. And I don't want to get it because I have.
That's
way too many
why I
things on my
refuse.
plate right now. I have way too many things on my plate right now, and I cannot get lost inside of this game.
So, I hope you enjoyed this week's topic of the show. As always, you can always comment on the YouTube video. Let us know what your thoughts are about Pokemon Go. Or you can always call in next week when we're live at EVO via Thursday to Sunday. Me and Jeremy, best camera girl in the business, and a couple others will be there. So if you come see us, come say hi. We got cool little business cards to hand out to you guys. If you come say hello.
Oh, why'd you say that? I was trying to keep that secret, you jackass.
He never keeps anything a secret.
No.
He only keeps secrets from us. He doesn't keep secrets
That's
from
true,
people.
because he's the devil. That's why.
I can't help these things. Make sure you guys check out all the Let's Plays that are up inside the first 10 minutes. You also have Act 1 of the Street Fighter story mode. If you want to see more, let me know. I'll do, or me and Jeremy might do a little something.
And
a lot of good stuff.
This week I have J-Star Victory Plus coming up for a little pre-Evo show because it's a fighting game and it's anime
very
fighting.
cool. Get excited.
It's a very interesting game. I like it.
Some people say it's very bland, but I just get a kick out of it. Just how much fun.
Yeah, but it's also like the characters are different enough where like the blandness is like, well, that's how they were able to pull that off. That's how they were able to do that. It's very interesting.
My favorite thing is to
like
play as Monkey D. Luffy, run up and just do like the 1,000 fist punches.
Yeah,
and my friend's like, stop doing that.
I like charging up Ichigo, right? And then he pulls on his mask after. I was like, that's the dopest fucking
There you
thing
go.
I've seen. I was like, they fucking included it. Yes. I'm saying dope too much. I'm sorry.
Dopest. And we're still planning. We'll let you guys know, of course, but we might do a little live stream the night before Evo like we did last year.
Yep, it'll be
do
done.
a couple of games
but we'll
there.
actually put it up this year.
So definitely check all that out. And remember, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you like what you see, hit the like button. And if you want to comment and let us know your thoughts, let us know in the comments. We have a minute and 20 seconds. I rushed that for a while. Usually I'm right at the cusp.
Yeah, usually you're right at the cusp.
I'm usually right at the cusp. Like we said also, just to follow up, next week, to a console near you is going to be basically post-EVO. We're going to talk all about EVO over the weekend, what we like, what we didn't like. We're going to have a special guest on. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. Make sure you check that out. It's going to be normal time, 7 p.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. Pacific time. We got to remember that. That's going to be a kick-ass thing for us.
And if you guys are in Vegas and you can find our hotel room, feel free to stop by and we'll put you on the show. That's a minor promise. But find our hotel room, motherfuckers.
And
45 seconds. Go.
The other part of it is that we will not have our normally scheduled broadcasting regimen. Friday and Monday we'll forego those episodes for Evo coverage, and Monday we'll have a highlights reel of everything that these guys were able to achieve, and all the fun and shenanigans that kind of had been behind the scenes at Evo and in Las Vegas, and stuff that wasn't Evo but maybe Las Vegas, and stuff that wasn't Las Vegas and maybe just Evo. We'll see what it is. It's going to be a whole bunch of surprises. But as always, ladies and gentlemen,
game on.